of the ATP network. I help athletes prepare for a life of overseas basketball, man. What's good with y'all? I hope y'all feeling good today. I feel great today. I feel hyped up. Just got out of the shower, took a nice cold shower to get the juices flowing. Had practice this morning. Done with practice. Now about to go to a barbecue. A barbecue, man. We have a barbecue today with some of my teammates. They're putting together a barbecue, and then after that, I'm going to go see my best friend at his club with his team, and then we're going to go and shoot some TikTok videos because we are content creators. We are rising, building content creators. So we have to put in the work. And yesterday, I heard somebody wrote down in the comments, they was like, how do I start a YouTube channel? Like, what do I need to do to become a YouTuber and grow? There's a lot of things you got to do to grow. I wish this was like a quick, overnight, do this one thing and then you're going to grow. Because I tried that and it didn't work out good for me. I'm going to tell you what you don't do. I'm going to tell you what I did do so you don't do. It's better I tell you the things that I didn't do or that I did so you can avoid. Don't do these things. I would start off by saying, I know one of the main things that I did first, or one of the things I shouldn't have done that I did, because you know why? I was trying to cheat the process. I was trying to cheat the grind. I was trying to be like you guys and just go ahead and get to the millions. And I heard this YouTube money be paying some cash, so I want some of that cash too, man. Give me some of that. I want some of that YouTube money. YouTube paying people. Big bank. Big God. You feel me? So I would say the very first thing that I wouldn't have done, I shouldn't have done, but I did when I was starting my YouTube channel, was I paid someone to try to get me monetized. Right? So this is a good thing and a bad thing. Appreciate the like. This is a good thing and this is a bad thing. One, I'll give you a little hint. If you want to start anything with like social media and you don't know what to do, like you can't do certain things yourself, like edit. If you can't edit, if you can't make thumbnails, if you can't do any of those things, go to this website called Fiverr. Fiverr, Fiverr, I think I believe that's the name of it. Fiverr, I'm typing it in right now. Fiverr. Yes. Fiverr, Fiverr. Now that is a dope. What up? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hey man, I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm your favorite streamer. Woo! You sub. Hey man, y'all bringing the energy today. Y'all don't get me too hyped up. I'm trying to drop some gems. You getting me too hyped up. I'm trying to drop some gems on how to start YouTube. Don't get me too hyped up, please. Feeling good today. Yesterday I was feeling sick. My stomach's still feeling crazy, man. Imagine getting food poisoning 2 times in less than a week. That is brutal. 2 times in a week, food poisoning, dog. No bueno. Anyways, go to Fiverr. Because someone yesterday asked me how to start basketball, how to start a YouTube, and how to grow on YouTube. And look, you guys, everybody that's here now is watching. You're watching greatness in the making. You know why? Because you get to watch me build. And you know what you do? You can copy every single thing that I've done, even to get to this point. If you like where I'm at this point, if you like my videos, you like the things, this is where I'm at. And guess what? This is going on. Wow. This is going on 4 years. February 2nd will be 4 years. I appreciate the $100 inside of the comments. I'll take any money that's offered to me. You feel me? So it's about to be 4 years. So that's first of all, I'm gonna say that's the very first thing you need to understand about this YouTube journey. It's gonna be a grind. It's going to be an absolute freaking grind. Absolute grind. You hear me? Absolute grind. I'm gonna get that out there first. I read a book. YouTube secrets of a guy who teaches how to start your YouTube. And you know, we said the average YouTuber before they actually start being happy birthday to you, bro. Gabe. How you say that name? Gabe Owner? Are you the owner, Gabe? Let me not get distracted. I read this book called YouTube Secrets. I think I need to go and read it again. I read it a couple years ago when I first started, maybe 2 years in. And it said the average YouTuber, before they actually start getting monetized or actually doing anything, it took them 7 years. The average YouTuber to actually make some money and actually start getting some type of notoriety takes 7 years. 7 years. So if you want to start YouTube, before you feel like reassessing and thinking, should I do this or not, give yourself 7 years first, because that's just the average. Now, you may be the anomaly. You may be someone different. You may do something different that no one else is doing, and your joint takes off and you blow up and you get 100,000, 200,000 followers and you just go crazy. I pray that that happens for you. But that ain't happening to me. So I'm in the medium of everybody else. But the things that I learned along the way, there's a lot that I learned along the way. One, don't try to cut the process. Appreciate all the likes, man. Appreciate the subs. Appreciate everybody tapping in just to hear me run my mouth for a little bit. The one thing I would say when you first start, what you don't do this. Please don't do this. Try to get someone else to get you monetized. Don't try to hire someone to get you monetized, because it's not going to help. Now, I tried to cut, basically, like I said, I went on this website called Fiverr, and I hired someone to basically hired someone, appreciate this up. I basically hired someone to get my watch time hours up, because watch time hours is going to be the hardest thing. Subscribers, they're going to come. You just post, they're going to come. Reels is the hack. But and there's just so much intangibles when it comes to that. So what I tried to do was I tried to get somebody to, no, I'm actually Haitian. I actually tried to get somebody to give me the watch time hours. So basically they will have somebody watching it, and they will give me a whole bunch of subscribers from people from other, basically I got like a whole bunch of people from like Russia who were my followers. Basically there was like a bunch of people from Russia who were like my followers. Why is that bad? That's bad because your YouTube will, like, it will make sense and it will grow when you actually got people that rock with you. And it takes time for people to rock with you because they want to know who you are, what you do, what you stand for. Are you real? Are you AI? Are you a joke? Are you trolling? Are you here to really help me do something, or are you here to just take from me? And I think I believe just like the universe will just start to give you, like, it will start to funnel the people to you because it sees the work that you're putting in. One of my favorite motivational speakers, E.T. Thomas, said, if you see, people want it so bad and so quick all the time because we live in a microwave society. Holy hell. People live in the comments that sometimes people be saying is just outrageous. Anyways, he said, if you took one of my videos and watched one video every single day, it would take you 10 years to get through every video that they made. If you watch one video every single day. So think about how many, let's just do that. Let's just kind of break that math down. So one video a day, it will take you 10 years, 365 days. It takes it's 365 days in a year times 10. So that's over to what? Times 10 years? Jeez. You got to make 3,650 videos over that long form video. So you got to say, have you made over 4,000 videos yet? Before you start asking anybody to follow you and do that. Have you made over 4,000 videos? The universe doesn't always bring bad people into your life. The universe brings you exactly what you want. If you want bad people in your life, that's exactly what you'll give you. You know what? You know what? You're going to make me digress and get off topic. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to the YouTube. I'm going to stay to YouTube. I'm not going to go outside. maybe I would have got further. I would have got further in my YouTube journey if I wasn't trying to cut the process. What up, Jacob? If I wasn't trying to cut the process, I was trying to cut the process. I was trying to get to the money fast. I was trying to get to being this big time YouTuber because let's be honest, bro, that's all we see on YouTube. Everybody getting these 100,000 views and this and that, and you just you want that too. I mean, I want that for me. I want that for everybody. I want to grow my channel and do these things. So I hired someone to try to get me watch time hours, and I just got a bunch of followers from people from Russia who doesn't even speak my language. A bunch of people who wasn't even interested in what I was really talking about in the first place. They were just whatever. Right. Like Richard, who just jumped in and said I crave attention. You're right. I've posted over 3,000 videos. Over 3,000 on this platform alone. Go check out my TikTok, ATP Network. Go check out my podcast, Instagram, Arnold Styles Podcast. Go check out my Instagram, 34, or just type in Arnold Lewis. And then you can tell me if I crave attention, because if you add up, go check out my Facebook. Go check out my Pinterest. Some people call it attention, others call it desire. Some people will hate, some people will be inspired. People are always going to hate on what they wish they can do because they see it in you and it brings out the worst in them. You're right. Over 6,000 to 7,000, maybe 10,000 pieces of content made. Yet you still here. Yet you still here. Yet they are still here. So anyways, when you get started with your YouTube, man, don't do that. Don't try to get someone to cut the process. Don't try to get somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that, make sure you are in it for the long run. Make sure you are in it for the long run. And as a basketball player, if you are a basketball player, or anybody in general, but if you are a basketball player, you know what I'm saying? The best way to start is you just got to figure out what you like. I did an interview with a guy. Actually, I should post his interview next year. And he said that when it comes to basketball players, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you love, like for me, I don't even say I love, I just feel like that's a part of me. To be able to just speak and converse and tap into the mindset. And I believe the powers that words have and what they can do and they can change lives. And I really believe in the energy and just the connection of life. That's who I am. Not wasting day. Richard, I'm on Wi-Fi. Thank you very much. So it's all day. Just for Richard, I'm gonna be on here all day, using up all the Wi-Fi. But that, whatever it is, if you like to stretch, be the basketball player that like to stretch. If you like the stream, be the basketball player that streams 2K. If you love playing 2K. I tried doing 2K, it just wasn't in my lane. Because I don't play 2K no more. If you like to cook, be the basketball player that cooks. If you like doing fashion, be the basketball player that loves doing fashion. At the end of the day, whatever it is that connects more than you, because yes, you love basketball, and that should be the first thing. Like when you watch The Last Dance and you watch Jordan, he says that, without all the shoe deal, this, that, whatever it is, none of that will happen without basketball. So keeping the main thing first, your game, because everything derives from that. Everything that I do talk about has some significance to basketball, because that's what I do first. That is the main thing. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Always keep the main thing the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, speaking was what's the main thing for me. Chopping it up with people and having conversations, that was just my lane. That's just what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I love to do. I love to talk. I love to um, speak what's on my mind. I love to express the thoughts that I have inside of my head because that's just who I am. That's why my podcast is called Arnold's Thoughts Podcast. You know, you can see the logo back there, Arnold's Thoughts Podcast, because that's just what I love to do. God first all day. See, I can respond to Kevin because he said God first all day. And then you know what? I remember I had a conversation with my best friend. He's also a YouTuber. Go follow him. Big Deuce Tap Athletics. They're the best. He has some of the best basketball content on YouTube. He has like 180,000 subscribers. He been on YouTube for 8 years, and he's just now starting to get paid and stuff like that because he had to go through the ups and the downs of the game. He had to go to the ups and the downs. You know what I mean? I'm in Uruguay right now. If you're from Philippines, shout out to all the people in Philippines that's tapping in. You feel me? You got to go through the ups and downs when it comes to the YouTube. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification for, because I go live every single day if you guys want to tap in, chop it up, and all this and that. And just get some game. If you love basketball, if you want to grow, if you're a hooper, this is the place to be. And he said, you know, one of the things that he did that he learned, you know, he was making content, but it wasn't catered to the people that he was trying to reach. And that is the most important thing. Finding your people. Find your people. Your people are going to support you more than anything. Your people are going to take you everywhere you need to go. There are some people that are just die hard people that rock with you. They rock with you. And you're not going to find that in a day or a week or 2 weeks or a year or 2 years or maybe 5 years or 10 years. But if you just keep going, your people. It's a saying in the Bible that says, my sheep knows my voice. And that is very interesting, and it's very like connected to what I'm saying right now, which is, you know, everybody has their audience. Everybody has the people that's going to rock with them. Everybody got the people that's going to rock with them no matter what. People going to come, they're going to say, you know what? I don't like the way Arnold talks. I don't care about what he's talking about. I heard guys say the other day, oh man, you think you think you're a Kai Cenat, or maybe I'm just an Arnold Lewis. Before I even knew what Kai Cenat, all that was, you know, I had my connection. I had my spiritual connection with myself that got me started doing this right now, and that's what people don't understand. You feel me? When you connect it, when you go inside yourself and find something, a deeper connection, and that voice inside your head and inside your heart and your soul speaks to you so loud, and you start on whatever journey it is that you're on, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter what anybody else say. It don't matter how much people hate. It doesn't matter who show up. It doesn't matter, because people always want to look for, like, they want you when you're a finished product. They want you when you are Kai Cenat or whoever. And that's how you get messed up, because you think that I'm not as important as them and people are not going to show up for them. When you're connected to something bigger, you don't worry about who's going to show up. You know, you have a different compass. You have a different alignment. You have a different drive. Because you know it's bigger than you. You know you're here for something different, something greater, something more purposeful, that, you know what? I'm okay with sucking for a while. I'm okay with not being great. I'm okay with, or not being good at this for the first 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Because at the end of the day, am I doing what I've been called to do? You know what I'm saying? Am I doing what I've been called to do? What is the question that you ask yourself before you do what it is that you do? Is it connected to what other people are doing, or is it connected to something that you found inside yourself? And I'll tell you straight up, I started this channel because it's crazy. You know how there's just specific moments in your life where you hear something and you it's like this. I get chills when I think about it, because it's like, did this really just happen? You know? And I was taking a shower. For me, thoughts and things come to me either when I'm taking a shower, no music, or I'm going for a walk. That is when everything starts, like the voices start getting louder. And people are like, the voices. Yes, there are voices. There's the crazy voices from the noise of life and distractions and negativity. And then there's the voice of clarity. And the voice of clarity speaks oh so subtle, so subtly, that if you're not paying attention, you miss it. It's always talking to you. It's always giving you guidance. It's always trying to tell you exactly what you need to do. But are you listening? Or are you listening to the BS that everybody else got going on? Or are you paying attention to the comments of people hating and trolling? What's that one movie? What is the one movie? I think it's called, it's a anime. It's not anime, but it's like a cartoon movie that they used to have on Netflix, I believe it was. And it was like, Where's Doug or something? And the guy was like a digger, but he trying to get more famous or whatever. And he was in the internet, and they started doing all this stuff, and he started blowing up. And then he go into the comment section, and the comment section was just brutal. Absolutely brutal. They were killing him. And he was like, I don't even know if I want to keep doing this. And he was just, and a friend of his like, don't worry about them. You just stay committed to what you have been called to do. On your YouTube journey, stay committed to what you've been called to do. Because not everybody's going to understand why you get up here and you post your videos and you post your content and you talk or you stretch or cook or whatever. They're going to hate. And you know why? Because 99% of people are followers. When people get on the internet now, they just get on it and hate on people because they cannot themselves do what you are doing. They envy that. They want that. Deep down, they see you and they know, man, I wish I can do that. You feel me? They want to do that. They want to be that person. I had a whole list of things that I had to go talk to you guys about on getting started with your YouTube, but I'm not going to do that all today because I just kind of got my bag. You know what I mean? I don't want to say my hype because I don't know what I don't know what this thing is going on around the internet where everybody's saying like this 6'7" thing. I don't really get it. I don't understand it. But for the people in the comments or whatever, I am 6'7". I actually am 6'7". I really am. So I don't know what that is. I think it's because of LaMelo. If somebody knows what that's all about, can y'all let me know? I just don't get it, so I really don't pay attention to it or anything like that. But I'm gonna get you, going back to getting started for your basketball, getting started with your YouTube channel, growing your YouTube channel, bro. You just gotta stay committed to the grind. If I had one hack, I would say it will be what has helped me reach people in the last month or whatever. It's been going live. I have been going live for almost now going on 2 months straight. Go back through, just go on the page, click live. You're gonna see every single day I have a video up on my live every day. That has been the game changer. If you want to grow on your YouTube, the fastest way, go live. Go live, go live, go live. I'm live right now. This is the one thing that I changed up about my entire channel that's starting to change. I could see the change. You could see the shift start to happen. Because I posted video. I also do the podcast. You know, I don't even know who Maverick is. That's how just so disconnected I am from everything because my head. That's another thing. If you want to grow on YouTube, you gotta have your head down and work. Your only job should be focusing on how do I grow this thing? How do I understand this thing? What can I do to be better? How can I help more people with the information that I've got that I've acquired over all the years or during my time? If what you're doing helps people, whether that's laugh, helping people with moves, give people inspiration, don't take yourself for granted. God bless you too, gang. You feel me? I felt that one. Appreciate the likes too. Just focus on what you got going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Focus on what you got going on. Right now, I am getting ready for an asado. If you are Latin, you know that means a barbecue. My team's having a barbecue. That's one of the great perks of playing basketball overseas. We got a lot of barbecues going on all the time. I promise every single week. Appreciate it, Mike. Every week, I swear we have another barbecue going on all the time. And I'm finna go chow down. I don't know what that word means, frango. But I do know asado. I'm in Uruguay, so they do different asados. But I only eat chicken. I used to be a vegetarian. It messed me, because that's a long other story. But now, barbecue. People calling me right now while I'm in the live. I need to put the do not disturb on. That's what I need to do. Do not disturb. I forgot about putting that on. Okay. I'm going to finish on this one. If you want to grow as a basketball player, as a content creator, if you want to get your YouTube started, you know what I'm saying? Get your YouTube started, you want to start and all this and that. The best thing I would say, and I can only say has been the most pivotal thing that has helped me in my YouTube journey, content creation journey, is having someone that's doing it as well as I am right beside me. My best friend is also a content creator. We've been best friends for 18 years now. 18 years. We were freshmen in college together, coming to play basketball, and now we're professionals playing overseas basketball. He's on his 13th year playing. I'm on my 12th year playing. He's on his 8th year, going on his 8th year of YouTube. I'm finna go eat for sure. And then I'm going on my 4th year. And you know what, the very first video, if you go back, this is how crazy it is. If you go back on my YouTube and you go through my videos, the very, very, very first video I ever made was a shout out to my boy. A shout out to my best friend. The very first video was a shout out to my best friend. I showed him love for just being a best friend. That was over 4 years ago. And I'm about to go kick it with him today. Because we're in the same country. We're in Uruguay together. We're on opposite teams, but we're in Uruguay together doing it up. Find you someone that wants to be on the grind with you. That is the best way to grow on YouTube, is finding someone who is on the same journey as you. We're no longer friends, we're brothers. 18 years strong. How many people that you know that's not family, that you've known and been rocking with for over 18 years? If you're even 18 years old. 18 years of my life, me and this guy has been best friends. And you know what? He never told me to start. He never told me to be a content creator. I was just on my journey. He was on his journey. We have already been best friends. And then, you know what? His page went from 80,000 to 160,000 in a month the minute me and him was on the same team. What up, Joe? We was on the same team and we started making content together. Find you someone that can go on the journey with you, that is just as committed to you, that is just as dedicated with you. That is going to be the thing. I appreciate it, bro. But find you someone that's going to be on the journey with you. The people that's on the journey with you are going to be what helps you, because you are going to get down. You're going to get stuck. You're going to get upset. You're not going to get no views. You're going to say, this is some BS. I don't know how people do it. And you're going to have that one friend right beside you that's like, bruh, I don't want to do this either, but we got it. What else we got? What else can we do? That was literally our mantra. Like, what else we going to do? Just keep going, bruh. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be rich. Look, I'm going to make a change in my family. Like, and you know what, where it stems from, everybody's like, yeah, man, we're going to be rich. We're going to be doing this. But it really come from, man, I want to change my family life, man. I'm tired of this. I want this to mean something. I want my life to mean something. I want to build something. You feel me? I want to build something. And that right there, I believe, is the greatest way to grow. Find you someone that's doing it just like you are and just as committed to you are. I'm finna go to this barbecue and grub out. Sorry I got to leave you guys, but no, I'm not sorry. So I will catch you guys back here tomorrow. We live every single day. Y'all write me in the comments what y'all want me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I'm out. I'm finna go eat. I'm hungry. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. Catch you guys tomorrow.